Hello, this is Andrea, and today is Sunday, the 29th of August, 2021. The last Sunday in August. And yeah, I haven't made a lot of videos this week because we've had people here doing the siding outside, and it gets really loud. It's like being in a box and somebody's pounding on two sides of it. And yeah, so we kind of got a break from it today and yesterday. They would have worked yesterday, except that it was supposed to rain yesterday, and it did rain. It rained a little bit, but so there's like a big dumpster thing in front of our yard or in our driveway, and there's like boxes of siding, and there's everything's moved out from the house. Like they took the tables and chairs that were on the patio and they put them in the grass, and there's all kinds of ladders and things everywhere. So I need to go out back today and mess with my garden a little bit. But they'll be back tomorrow. I think they're going to be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, and then hopefully they'll be done after. Hopefully they'll be done after that, but we'll see. So last time I had showed you this knitting thing, and I was working on a hat, and here's the hat. Oops. Ta-da. Maybe I'll put it on. I made it for me or Bob. Oh, let's take my glasses off. It's kind of big. I could put it all the way down here, or I could have, oh, don't I look fancy? Or I could have it like this. You know, some people do this. I don't understand this, why people do this, but I mean, as long as you're keeping your head warm, I guess that's all that matters, right? So Ray wants me to make one for them, and oops, here's the color I got. It's purple, but it's a thicker yarn. See, it's a 5. See the 5? I don't know if you can see the 5. I don't know if you can. It's hard to see, but there's a 5 there. So for this yarn, it was I can't remember if it was a 2 or a 3, so I had to use 2 strands. I used a gray strand and a white strand together. But this will, okay. But this 5 will work better on here, you know, for the gapping and stuff. And Ray wanted purple, so we'll see how that goes. And one of my nephews wants one. I guess I'm going to be making these. It gives me, look, there's the top, what the top looks like. It gives me something to do. Here's what the inside looks like. I mean, not that I don't have stuff to do, but I mean, when I'm watching YouTube videos, I can just kind of fiddle with something at the same time. So yesterday was Ray's birthday, and Bob made cheeseburgers and French fries, and we had a cheesecake. And we had gotten Ray some shoes. They were, I think they're called Chuck Taylors. I'm not what they call a sneakerhead. So I'm not into that. I'm more like a boot head, if that's a thing. I mostly wear boots, but that's because I got that ankle problem. But, you know, it is what it is. So, and today, it seems pretty quiet out, except for that the cicadas are really loud. So what are you up to today? I need to, there's a lot of stuff I need to do before the people come tomorrow. But Ray and I might go see Candyman. So, I keep trying to get ready to watch the original Candyman. So I've seen the original Candyman. Well, I saw it when it came out, of course. I saw it in the theater. And I also watched it again, was it last year? Because, I don't know if you know this or not, but it has Tony Todd in it. And I've also seen the second one, Candyman 2, which isn't as good. But, I mean, look, if you watch the original Candyman, you're going to get real 80s vibes out of it. And it's got some corny parts to it. But, I'm really interested to see. I know they're going to change part of it for the new one, and I'm interested to see how that goes. So, if you're not into horror movies, you probably wouldn't like it. But it's funny that they remade this movie, because I used to always be like, people would always say, whenever we'd get in discussions with people about, horror movies, I'd always say, have you seen Candyman? And most people are like, no, what's Candyman? I'm like, Candyman? Candyman? Oh, I better not say it 5 times. But, yeah. I think it has more of a cult following. I don't know why. It's a really good, well, I thought it was good. It's good for the 80s. Look, I don't want to oversell it, but I don't want to undersell it either. So, anyway. Hopefully we'll go see the new one today. And if we do, I will let you know how it is. I'll be the one who's telling you how it is. Yeah, so someone was asking me about, well, it came up in a conversation. I guess I was replying to something on Jay Fingers' channel. If you don't know who Jay Fingers is, he's a writer out in California. And he's written several books, and he's working on screenplays right now. And I had said something about that the way that he describes the formatting for screenplays reminds me of when I had to learn to do the formatting for comic books, because I wrote a comic book several years ago. Must be more than 15 years ago. And I tried shopping it around. Yeah, I'm going to say it was in the early 2000s, so it might be almost 20 years ago. I tried shopping it around, and even the small, the market was saturated at the time, so, which it's not now. There's lots of weird stuff going on in comic books right now, but that's besides the point. Anyway, even the small publishers were telling me that they were only taking new writers if they were bringing an artist with them, and I wasn't. I just had, the book that I wrote, which if you've never seen a comic book before the drawings are done, there's like a special way to read it because it tells you what's everything's supposed to look like. And anyway, yeah. So I've been looking for that because I had just seen it last year when I've been organizing around the house, and I had just seen it last year. I have like 3 hard copies of it, and I don't know where the digital copy would be. I am so bad at organizing my writing. I guess because I've been writing. I do it as a hobby, and I've been doing it since I was a kid, so I've got writing everywhere, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes there's writing on the backs of things, envelopes, and, you might pick up an envelope and there's a poem on the back of it. It's just a bunch of, it's just crazy. I got to organize it. So I've been looking for the comic book. Yeah, back then I had all these ideas for other comic books that I was going to do with the same characters. And so the comic book is a female, so the comic book was a female vigilante. And she specialized in a certain kind of vigilantism. And I don't know, it was just something fun to do. I was enjoying it. And I had other ideas for other stories for the same character, but since I got so many no's and my kids were young, I was still taking care of my kids. I just kind of shelved that at the time. So I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'll find it. I hope I find it. Well, I should find it because I saw it just last year. I probably put it somewhere where I was like, this is where it should go. This is the organized way to do this, but I don't remember what the organized way to do it is, so who knows? Anyway, I guess that's all I have for today. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. What? Wait, is it over there? Is it over there? What?